Hey guys, what's happening, my pro Skittle peoples? I hope you enjoyed our stream we just had. This is an update video to talk about exactly that, and a couple other things, so I think I'll start off with a bang. The Otaku Syndicate. As you know now, that's our little group name. And we started with a podcast about E3. Well, as we said, we're hoping to turn that into a more consistent podcast. Of course, initially we can't do something weekly because, initially we can't exactly plan it out perfectly. Over time, we're going to try to, get a good schedule up, but for now, it's going to be when's best for us. And if we can figure it out a few days ahead, we may, be like, hey, we're doing this in a couple days, get ready. That's kind of the plan, and we're taking it as it comes, more or less. That's the way she goes. But that end, it's cool because there's going to be a lot more co-op things coming up, and we also said Bunker Hunters is coming back in September, hopefully, more than likely. Because, we can't do it without Blue. And I don't want to do it without Blue, frankly, because Blue is awesome, and it's all of us or none of us. So, we've said this many times. Of course, people still ask because it's not like they can't exactly figure it out. We even said it in the video, I'm pretty sure. But that's that, so not a big deal. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the podcast thing. If not, it is on the Otaku Syndicate channel, because we have it uploaded there from the stream. I'll have a link in the description for the channel, so you can go there, subscribe, like, whatever, check it out. For the most part, because I know some people came in kind of mid-stream and stuff like that. So you missed out on some talks and some not, so you could kind of listen to what you didn't hear, and the rest you can kind of go, I heard this already. Pause video, end it, blah, whatever. And we're in the midst of trying to get it on iTunes and whatnot, in case you want to listen to it on the go or something, because that'd be cool, but we're trying to figure that one out. We're a little clueless. We'll get it eventually. If you have any idea, that's cool, but we'll get it eventually, As long as we have it on YouTube initially, I think that's what matters most. We can kind of expand from thereafter. So, I think it's a nice move. It has me really excited because it means a lot more stuff together with my best buddies, the Bunker Hunters, or the Otaku Syndicate now. So that's going to grow into something cool, I hope. As of right now, I had a lot of fun with that E3 chat because, you got to get a lot of things off your chest about the event. For the most part, it wasn't a super stupendous one, as you know. It had its goods and bads, though. Like anything, it has its goods and bads. Which is fair. So now that the big Otaku Syndicate is taken care of, I don't know how to do a accent thing for it. I never asked for this. Yeah. But now that that's done, I'll bring it on to point number 2. Shadow of the Colossus and Ico Collection, or Ico / Shadow of the Colossus, however it is. As I said, I'm doing that next. I'm planning to do it at the end of this week, or start it at least. That might not happen because I ran into a problem. Well, right now, recording-wise, I have no time because I'm working 8 days straight. I'm kind of in the middle of it. I'm mostly doing it for the overtime because every day after 5 is time and a half, which is awesome. As I said, I really want to go to PAX or Hawaii next year, so I'm trying to push for that to get as much money as I can. I might have to lose a little bit of recording time here and there, but I think in the long run it'll be worth it, and I'm looking forward to that, so. With that, it should start at the end of the week. I'm going to have some recording time then, but there's one problem that's coming up, is the fact that, I went to order it online because I knew I wasn't going to have time, so I figured, I can order it online, it'll be here before then. I even checked the shipping dates and whatnot, but apparently it was on back order, because I looked at it the first day. It was still in my shopping cart, and I went to go check out a couple days later, and it was on back order, and I didn't notice. And it's just like, well, crap, because, if it's on back order, it's going to be a lot longer than a week, so I figured we'll scrap that method, because, frankly, it is a smaller site I order off of. They accept PayPal, so that's the main reason why I stick with it. So, pretty much, yeah, So what's going to happen is, when I have some time, hopefully tomorrow, or if not tomorrow, the day after, I'm going to go, sorry, it's a little after midnight here. I'm gonna go look for the game. It shouldn't be too hard to find them. The main reason why I prompted the online thing is because the Future Shop nearby didn't have it, or the Best Buy, because they're both shitty places in terms of game sales. And to kind of expand out from there, I need to commit a little more time than just before work or something. So that is what I'm gonna try to do between the work shifts. And hold on, I gotta get my music going back again. I had it paused, and I want to keep it going because I love my music. I'm a music junkie. I gotta listen to it all the time. It really gets me in the mood, which is not surprising, frankly, because it gets a lot of people in the mood because it's awesome. So that's one other thing chalked down the list that should hopefully start, as I said, planned at towards the end of the next, or towards the end of the week. God, I'm so jumbled today. I must be tired. I am running on 4 hours of sleep and whatever coffee I consumed. It's not fun getting back into day schedules. They cut the night hours, so I'm probably going to be on days for a while. This means I can stream more, and I am planning to stream more, so I'm probably going to piddle around with my Justin TV or my Twitch TV page, make it look nice. But I'll definitely set up a stream again, hopefully sometime this week. Because at the late night, I can't really record. Because apparently I'm a lot louder when I record than when I stream. I don't get it, because last time I recorded at night, I woke up my parents, and they were not too happy about that, because my dad has to leave especially early, because he's going out of town, which might also add to the reason why I can stream at night, because, well, he's the main thing that I wake up, so that's another thing I could stream at night. Hooray. Awesome. Cool. Which I want to do, because I really love to stream, and before I was like, oh, I got a new capture card, got a new this, new computer, and I really didn't know how to get everything going, but now I have XSplit, and it turns out I can get my capture card and everything working on it. However, I don't know about the audio yet. I'm still kind of working out the kinks, and I'm playing with that nail clipper again. I did that during the stream. I don't know what I'm doing. My hands always have to be busy. I like working with my hands, and I'm kind of used to it. But I'm hoping to stream for that. That's definitely on my list of things I want to do, just because I like to stream. It's fun. And I want to stream more, because, I mean, what the heck? And play games and chat with people. What's not to like? That's another thing. And as for the Naruto online battles, it was supposed to be Friday, but unfortunately something came up in terms of personal life. My friend got into a car accident, and I had to go, pick him up and stuff. And I was going to help him price out parts for his car, because the damage wasn't too bad. He was okay, thankfully. I mean, he went to the doctor and checked out. He's got some bruises on him, but for the most part, the damage was mostly done to the vehicle and not him. The fact that the airbag didn't shoot was the main concern, because I figured he's going to have a concussion from that not happening, because I think he banged his head, but turns out he's okay, which is great to hear. His car, on the other hand, is going to need $3,000 worth of work. He bought it for $2,200 like a couple of years ago, so he's looking for a new car, because I helped him look for parts and stuff like that, and it's just like, it's not too much time, cost, and work, and he's better off just moving on. And he kind of came to terms for that, so that's nice. Feel sorry for his insurance, though. He keeps thinking it's not going to go up, but you get in a crash, it goes up like 30%. That's not going to be pleasant to play for, I'm sure. Or to pay for, not play for. So, I'm trying to think of a good day to hold the online thing for Naruto. I don't really know when, because frankly, I don't have a good idea of when I could do it. This and next week, I'm kind of playing it by ear as it goes, because my schedule's always sporadic. It always has been, and I think it always will be. The person who makes it's a bit of a jerk. But I'm not on his bad side, so it could be worse, frankly. As long as the shifts are 10 hours apart, he can legally do them. So, I mean, this is good compared to what it could be. So, I'm not really going to complain about that. And I'm kind of used to shift work, so, yeah. But yeah, I'm going to try to find a date for that. I'll probably make another video about it when I'm close to doing it, or like a few hours before when I do it, so I hope you can look forward to that. I'm kind of tied between either streaming it and recording it, or just kind of straight up recording it. I might do the stream method, because it is kind of easier, actually. I never noticed, but it is pretty easy to do that. Just, like, record it right off XSplit and upload it. I thought it was a little harder, but it's not, so that's a nice plus. I mean, if I record a game, like, straight up fresh from the beginning on stream, I might just, record that and maybe upload it or something, just to be like a streaming game thingy-mabobber. So that's another idea I have floating around my head. I like thinking about future things I want to do, which actually brings me to the next part, because a few people have been asking me about to do a Harvest Moon game, preferably a Tale of Two Towns, because, I said it was my first time playing Rune Factory. A lot of people like it. However, Harvest Moon I have played several times. I'm a little more of a, I'm not going to say expert, because I don't know everything about the games. I know enough to, get by, make some decent money, get the family and the big farm and the cows and the chickens and such. Very broad description of it, but I have some decent knowledge on the Harvest Moon games. And the main problem is the Tale of Two Towns, the DS one. Put down my nail clipper. I really don't know how to go about DS emulators. It's not hard. It's kind of weird because you got to record two screens and kind of split them up. It's not impossible. I'm kind of thinking about it. I might play around with some tests and see how I like it, but for the most part, I want to do a console one because it's just easier for me. Because I could just do it like click done. And when it comes to the console one, I want to play one I haven't played before, just for something new. Because I don't own all the Harvest Moon games. I own a fair share. When it comes to the DS ones, I probably played all of them. But when it comes to the console ones, I've only played Back to Nature, Magical Melody, and A Wonderful Life. And frankly, all three of those are really good games. I heard about Hero of Leaf Valley. It's like a sequel to Save the Homeland, which is interesting. So I'm thinking about that one. And there's also Tree of Tranquility. I heard that's the better one of the two Wii games, because there's that one and Animal Parade. I know there's Magical Melody too. It was kind of ported onto there too, but I own it on the GameCube, and I'd be playing it on the GameCube, so I don't have to buy the game a second time. Because, I'd rather not have to spend extra money for I don't know what's going on. An unnecessary reason. I must be tired, but whatever. So, I just want your thoughts on those games, because I've never played them. So I'm interested to know how they are in terms of Harvest Moon games. Like A Tale of Two Towns, it's a great game, but they let some nasty issues sleep through the cracks, like a memory issue. Apparently, frequently, if you're in Bluebell and you do the petting game, lots of times, after a few days, the game will freeze. And yeah, even if you do save every day, it's just lost progress. Because say you wake up in the morning, you pet all your animals and everything, you water your plants, and you go foraging, boom, froze. That little time is gone. I don't know if that persists into the emulators, but that's something that's a pretty nasty issue in the 3DS one. I don't know about the DS one, but I know it's in the 3DS one. And also you get lots of lag if you have too many crops or animals out at once, which is another problem, because I really don't see how that should have slipped through the cracks. That should have been anticipated, but shit happens. It's a fun game. I'm really doubtful on doing a DS one just because it's a little more inconvenient for me, so I kind of want to know some more about Hero of Leaf Valley, Animal Parade, and Tree of Tranquility. God, I swear I have a lisp sometimes, but I don't. Because those are three I haven't played. I want to do one of them. And of course, I'm planning a Harvest Moon playthrough, Let's Play, if you haven't figured it out. Because I really want to Let's Play one, because it's a really relaxing game. And it's a really fun game, too. You have to commit a lot of time to it, but it's really fun and worth it in the end. And I'd like to record something like that. Especially a newer one, so I can kind of learn new things about it, or, meet the new townsfolk and stuff. Because I've looked at a little bit of gameplay and stuff on them, but you can really never get a good feel from just watching gameplay. Second opinions and recommendations also help, so I'm kind of interested in hearing what you guys have to say on those Harvest Moon games if you played them. It's not going to influence any decision, but at least lets me know the style of the game and if I might like it more than a different one. Because lately I've been playing a lot of Magical Melody, because after seeing this info on A New Beginning, I'm like, I want to play a Harvest Moon game. And the freezing issue in A Tale of Two Towns pisses me off because I'm in Bluebell, so I'm going to play, Magical Melody again. Start a new playthrough on that. So that's pretty much the things I wanted to cover. The Otaku Syndicate, Shadow of the Colossus, the Naruto tourney thingy, and, Harvest Moon. I'm really interested to hear the thoughts on the Harvest Moon, because As I said, I don't know a lot about them, just enough to see the gameplay on them. I'm kind of curious on how the Wii controls would work. I imagine they'd be quite normal, because I really don't see any big differences between the two, but if you played them, I'm interested to know what they're like, and yeah, I'm probably heading to bed soon, so I'm going to render this out and upload it in the morning, and yeah, have a good night.